Hey everybody, this is Marcus. I saw Creed 3. It was amazing. It's definitely worth seeing, especially if you guys are fans of the Rocky franchise. It's definitely incredible. It's definitely a must-see. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to break every detail down, give you guys a little bit of synopsis, and just break every detail down bit by bit. But it's definitely incredible for sure, so you guys will definitely enjoy it. But before I get started, thank you guys so much for your support. It definitely means a lot to me. And for those who are new to my channel, make sure you like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel, and make sure you hit that bell to enable notifications whenever I drop a video. And we're going to always keep this thing rolling, you guys. Thank y'all so much for everything. So, to Creed 3. Definitely amazing. As a matter of fact, it actually got a 97% on the audience score and an 83% on the tomato meter according to Rotten Tomatoes. And normally they're really accurate when it comes to all their movies most of the time. And you guys already heard my synopsis as far as like what the Rotten Tomatoes score is always like though. But give or take, it was definitely on par as far as everything else goes. And definitely with Creed 3, definitely amazing. The only absence is Rocky Balboa, of course, played by Sylvester Stallone. And the thing that's kind of like what's not so good about it is the fact that Stallone wasn't too happy with the creative decisions of what they were going for the next Creed movie. As a matter of fact, Michael B. Jordan is actually one of the producers of the film. Ryan Coogler is the director as well, and I like Ryan Coogler. Coogler is amazing. I know most of you guys are already familiar with his work, and he also directed Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. So that's definitely, of course, a great movie as well. I've seen it multiple times. But basically, Ryan Coogler is an amazing director. He's a great guy too. But he actually has his hands on Creed 3 as well. And the film is actually really good. But like I said, going back to what Stallone was talking about, it's the fact that we don't see Rocky Balboa, so he's not in the film. He doesn't make a special cameo appearance. He doesn't appear at the end of the film. So it's kind of like, well, where's Rocky without Creed? Because Rocky has been in all of his films since 1975, since the first Rocky movie. So that's the thing. So when it comes to like just the character not being there in Creed 3, it's definitely a first time ever for sure though. But besides the point, the entire story mode was incredible. I definitely enjoyed it. It's definitely worth like the 2 hours that's pretty much there for Creed as well. It's definitely worth it as well. But like I said, it would have been a lot cooler if Rocky did show up, but I'll get to the whole Rocky cameos and everything else once we get into it though. But the whole entire Creed 3 synopsis, this takes place after Creed 2. It actually goes back in time, so it's like time skip. So basically in 2002, you have young Adonis Creed and Damian Diamond Dame Anderson. They were childhood best friends. They snuck into an underground fight where Dame was actually participating in. And so he wanted to tell Dame that he was going to be a boxer when he grows up. And so an important figure that was there in the film, his name is Leon. So Leon is the one that was responsible for part of their adoptive process. So basically, they grew up together. Leon plays a pivotal role in the film. And so years later, while Adonis pretty much became successful, Damian Anderson was in prison. He was in prison for 18 years. He eventually got out, and he has, well, I would say he feels a type of way after seeing Adonis for the first time though. So, but initially Adonis wanted to try and make amends with Damian the first time, but things kind of went awry. And so he actually made a suggestion to Tony Dukes Jr.'s coach to make a suggestion that maybe we should train together. Of course, Tony Dukes Jr. is the son of Duke from the previous Rocky films, who was Apollo Creed's trainer and trained Rocky against Ivan Drago in Rocky IV. So basically, he made a suggestion about wanting to train Dame the first time. But then Dame's kind of aggressive, and his aggressive style didn't match. And so they had like tensions between each other, and basically Duke Jr. was telling Adonis that he basically owed Damian nothing as far as like his success goes. So anyway, Adonis's wife Bianca has a record label after party. So she had like a record label party, and basically had all of her friends and everybody there to celebrate her record label. But then she's also deaf in one ear as well. And so basically we're trying to do all the music at the same time. Damien ends up crashing her party, and then on top of that, they pretty much all hell breaks loose, as a matter of fact. And so basically there was tensions between the two. Also, while this was happening too, and Felicia Rashad returns to play Marianne, which was Adonis Creed's adoptive mother. She is ill. So basically, they have to take care of his mom, and then she eventually, there's a lot of spoilers though. Unfortunately, she doesn't make it out. I mean, she passed away, unfortunately, and because of her sickness though. So, but anyway, basically the whole entire film is just dealing with just childhood friends, basically between Adonis and just Dame themselves, just growing up together. Just basically they were brothers, but then they pretty much became bitter rivals. So they decided to settle their differences in the ring, which is called the Battle of Los Angeles. So they eventually decided to settle their differences in the ring. So basically throughout this whole time, Damien wanted to call out Adonis, pretty much just try to get his comeuppance, so to speak. And so Adonis went on First Take, Stephen A. Smith interviewed him, and then he decided to come out of retirement to challenge Damien at the Battle of Los Angeles. The fight scenes is phenomenal. So if you love boxing like I do, and I've been to several boxing stuff too, like all the boxing matches and everything. Not to mention that Deontay Wilder is my favorite boxer too. I met him before, great guy. But as far as the boxing scene goes, it's incredible though. So the fight scenes, especially if you love boxing and the UFC, it's definitely worth it for sure though. But all in all, the entire movie was just actually really great though. So by the end of the fight, Dukes Jr. was telling Adonis, let go of the guilt. Whatever happened between you and your friend, it wasn't your fault. Let go of the guilt and the anger and just do really well, because Dane was actually getting gassed out by the end of the rounds. So by the final round, he was starting to lose his feelings in his gas mode. And so after that, Adonis practically beat Dame. And then by the end of the film, they end up just being reconciling with each other. And then also, Adonis creates a daughter named Amara as well, and so he ends up training her in the empty stadium after the end of the movie. And it was a good feeling movie too though, so it was really good. So it looks like it might get a fourth sequel, Creed 4, more than likely, especially the way things are pretty much lining up. That's what I think is going to happen though. But all in all, like I said, you guys, it's definitely a great film, especially for everybody who's a fan of the Rocky franchise. Even though we didn't get a chance to see Rocky Balboa in this film, depending upon if Sylvester Stallone is going to make any more appearances in future films, he didn't just rule it out, but just in case though, there might be some opening for him to return eventually though, especially if we're going to get a Creed 4 for sure though. But the way they're setting up, I think personally, and I'm really good with predicting these kind of things, Amara's going to be the next focal point. So I think Amara's definitely going to be next in line to pretty much carry her dad's torch though, for sure though. So, but I definitely enjoyed it for sure though, especially with dealing with just the animosity of what happens when someone becomes successful and then another person gets left behind. It's kind of like one of those scenarios where someone becomes super successful and then the other person gets left behind. So you kind of feel like jealousy and animosity between those two. And that's pretty much what that was for sure though. So, but it's definitely, I didn't see any darker tones, even though Stallone did mention that the reason why he didn't come back in this film is because of the fact that they were going a different direction in this film. But I didn't see any darker tones, not to my knowledge. But if you guys see it, just let me know. Because I definitely want to know for sure, though. Because, if you guys have any opinions about it, just let me know. But like I said, I didn't see any darker tones at all, though. Other than the fact that this is a regular boxing fighting match, that kind of thing. So that's pretty much it, though. But other than that, though, just the entire storytelling, especially with the whole basis of Rocky in itself, is basically just dealing with just pretty much how to overcome adversity, and that's what the whole entire film of Rocky is all about. You have a guy who's from Philadelphia, the streets of Philly, came from nothing, and wanted to make something of himself. He goes through so much character developments over the years, especially with having Apollo Creed as his rival, then eventually his best friend, and then of course with the tragedy of Rocky IV with Apollo losing his life against Ivan Drago, that kind of thing. And then all of it practically carries on into the legacy of Creed, which starts the Creed franchise. So basically, speaking of Ivan Drago, his son makes an appearance, Victor Drago. And Victor actually becomes Adonis's aide in the first films. So that's pretty much it. Hey, thank you. So, oh yeah, she's awesome. I'll put her in the film the next time. Oh, right, I figured that. I figured that. Don't worry, I'm cutting short. No spoilers though. It's really good though. I promise. It's good. Yeah. But anyway, don't worry. My lips are sealed. Oh my gosh. I love these guys. They're hilarious. They always go at me all the time though. So, but yeah, basically like I said, Creed 3 is amazing. You guys will enjoy it. It's definitely one of the best Rocky films. But going back to what I was saying is that the whole entire development of Rocky is the fact that you have an underdeveloped guy from Philly who makes a name for himself and then develops friendships, and then there's losses and developments. There's a lot of character developments too though, so you guys will definitely enjoy it for sure though. But it's definitely one of my favorite films so far. I'm thinking there's definitely going to be a Creed 4 for sure, so definitely looking forward to that as well. But the entire Rocky 4 franchise is amazing, so you'll definitely love it for sure though. So, but Creed 3, definitely a must-see. And yeah, I think Michael B. Jordan did a really great job with directing the film. And like I said, Ryan Coogler is one of my favorite directors anyway. So those are the two guys that are phenomenal, great guys for sure. And they're very creative when it comes to telling good stories and everything though. So, and it just reminds me of like, and the anime, Hajime No Ippo, I was actually getting those kind of vibes. Every time I watch Ippo, I get Rocky vibes. It's basically where the manga gets this inspiration from anyway, by just talking about like Rocky and everything like that, but it's just different storytellings and stuff. So it's definitely amazing though, you guys. So you'll definitely enjoy it. So, but like I said, you guys, Creed 3 is definitely a must-see. Check it out. It's got high ratings on the Rotten Tomatoes. You'll definitely enjoy it. I definitely enjoy it. And I'm definitely going to watch it again, especially whenever it drops on HBO Max. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing it. I'm more than likely will come back and check it out again. So it's definitely going to be pretty cool too, you guys. So, but let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. You guys will definitely enjoy Creed 3. Let me know what you guys think of it. If you guys have seen Creed 3, let me know in the comments down below. You'll definitely like it. And then just let me know if you guys have any questions about anything as far as like the director is going to go. Hopefully we'll have a chance to see Rocky, if Rocky Balboa returns in the future film. So hopefully we'll get a chance to see that as far as like if Sylvester Stallone will come back in future films for sure. So we'll definitely see what's going to happen if they're going to pretty much like do all this though. So, but anyway, that's my synopsis for Creed 3, you guys. I'm definitely looking forward to wherever the sequel's going to come out. So it's definitely going to be amazing, you guys. So, but thank y'all so much for your support. It really means a lot to me, and you guys will definitely enjoy Creed 3. Thank y'all so much. I'm definitely looking forward to meeting Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler and all the other guys as far as like just talking to them and interviewing them about their directions as far as where everything else is going to go. Like I said, Ryan Coogler is awesome because basically he did Black Panther Wakanda Forever as well though. So yeah, this film, Creed 3, definitely amazing though. So, but I'll talk about more of the Rocky franchise in the future as well. You guys will definitely get on it too though. But thank you guys so much for your support. You guys mean a lot to me. Thank y'all for everything. And make sure y'all check out Creed 3. It's definitely amazing, you guys. So, but until then, I love y'all. Peace out. Excelsior. I'll catch you guys in the next one.